Hey, what's up guys, it's Kazooie here, and welcome to episode 21 of Skill into Glory. And we're gonna start off by going into the first game of this episode, and we do come up against a Barclays Premier League team in the 4-4-2 formation. Not really the usual Premier League team you would come up against, because you had a few non-rares and also Andy Carroll and Giroud up front. But we get things started off with Sifty, a lovely in-air elastico. We tried to get a shot in there, but as you can see, a fantastic save from his goalkeeper. Then like 1 minute later, we have the ball with Ribery, a really nice skill move there to beat one of his defenders, and we keep going. We go to fake Rabona to the Burber spin. Then unfortunately we lose the ball, but we pick it up immediately with Good Willie, a nice fake shot, and we do make it 1-0 to give us the lead. Then into the second half, it is Sifty on the ball, beats one defender nicely, beats another one with the roulette. We cut in with the Burber spin. Then we go with a fake Rabona to a blank hope to a lovely volley, which his goalkeeper saves again. So we picked up a corner, we play it off short to Good Willie, a few skim moves, then we go with a low cross to Mackay-Steven, and he makes it 2-0 to pick up his 7th goal. And that is basically how the game ended. As you probably can see from the stats, my opponent seriously created nothing in his game. He had 0 shots on target. So yeah, to be honest, it was a pretty easy game for us. Then right before we went into our second game, we applied a healing card to Bredgard and also applied a contract there quickly to Sifty, and we move on in what will be the second game of this episode. And we camp against, at least that's what I thought, is some sort of a skill team, but he had Ibarbo, I think Jovetic, and also Hernandez. So overall a pretty strong team to play against. We get things started off nicely, a lovely fake drag back. I thought we maybe could have picked up a penalty there, but the referee decided not to give us one, which was kind of weird. But then a few minutes later, we go in a really nice skill run there with Charisma, beat a lot of his defenders, and we do make it 1-0. A lovely goal, a shot across goal, and we do make it 1-0 to give us the lead. And the 33rd minute, we beat his defender there with Ribery. Probably should have gone with a fancy shot, but I just couldn't pull it off at the time, which was a shame. Then he picked up a free kick, and that was basically it for the second half. So we won that game 1-2-0. My opponent had a lot of shots, but you can probably see it from the stats. Most of the shots were basically long shots, because that was pretty much the only thing he decided to do in that game. But anyway, before we went into our third game, we decided to apply a squad fitness card to the team, as a few players were low on fitness. And we go to the next game where we come up against this team, a few players from the Premier League and also from the Bundesliga. And we get things started off with Sifty. Again, I tried to beat his goalkeeper, and then my opponent got really unlucky. We pick it out there with Mackay-Steven, and we make it 1-0 to actually pick up his 8th goal. Again, I probably should have taken a little bit more time and controlled the ball properly, because we still need to get that fancy goal, and that was basically my main priority in this game, just trying to get that fancy goal, because that is still a challenge we need to complete. But then in the 20th minute, we do get a nice goal there once again with Mackay-Steven picking up his 9th goal. Then into the second half, it is once again Mackay-Steven going through there. We went with some shielding work to our ball, once again trying to get a fancy finish going, but we just couldn't pull it off, and it just ended up being a regular slide shot, I guess, to make it 3-0 and actually pick up his 10th goal as well. Then the 53rd minute, I think John Terry actually picked up his 2nd yellow card, which of course means that my opponent had to play the remaining minutes of this game with 10 men, and from that point onwards it was basically game over for him, because he didn't really create anything, and it was also 3-0 at the time. Then we get a nice chance with Sifty. Once again, the fancy shot was not really the best. And in the 61st minute, we have the ball with Good Willie. Some nice stuff. We went for a shot there, as you can see, at the near post, and we actually hit the post. Very unlucky. Then into the 70th minute, we have the ball with Mackay-Steven. A few borrows to create some space. Eventually, we get past his final defender. Then it's actually his goalkeeper having the ball. And then look how lucky we get right there. We actually steal the ball from his goalkeeper, and we finally get that second fancy finish goal, which we needed so bad. Might not be the best one, but I would take it any day of the week. Then the 84th minute, as you can see right there, he decides to slide tackle us, and straight after that he actually decided to rage quit with, I think, only 5 minutes left or so. So it didn't really matter that much. But anyway, we go in what will be the final game of this episode. Obviously we apply attribute card to Mackay-Steven, and we go in what will be the final game of this episode, and also the final game in total, because if we do not get like the in-air juggling skill move completed in this game, we have to start all over again. And when we went into this game, we actually came up against a subscriber who starts off with a nice free kick from Ronaldinho, goes over the wall and into the back of the net to make it 1-0. Then in the 30th minute, it is Frank Ribery on the ball, a lovely in-air elastico on the wing to beat one defender. We cut inside with the skill moves, as you can see, a nice spin to a elastico chop to a nice fake shot, and we finish it off at the near post to make it 1-1 and get ourselves back into the game. And obviously the most important thing, complete that final challenge, because because it took us ages to actually complete the final 2 challenges, and I was just so happy, especially in this game, because this game was also a little bit laggy. Not really too sure what it was, because the connection was green at the start. But anyway, we completed all the challenges, so I was really happy. And to finish it all off, we scored a lovely goal there with Elton, who I decided to sub on, a nice chip goal to make it 2-1 and actually give us the lead back. Then in the 76th minute, it is again Elton going through. We beat his goalkeeper, and then we actually put it wide after he scored that really nice chip goal. Then in the 90th minute, we get a final chance of the game with Mackay Steven, which his goalkeeper saved. So that is basically how the game ended. We won the game 2-1, which I think is not too bad. We scored a really nice goal with Ribéry as well, and I actually might save that one for a compilation in the future. But anyway, we're going to move on to the skillers up, and as you can see right there, we got 10 goals with Mackay Steven, which was actually the amount we had to score with him, so that is actually pretty nice. And as you can see as well, we completed all the challenges, which of course means we get to open 5 free packs, which we're going to do in the next episode. And we also get to play with a new 5-star skiller, that is Masuku from, I think, South Africa. So yeah, if you have any cool suggestions for a team around him, then let me know in the comments down below, or feel free to tweet me at Kazooie94. I know there's like a South African 4-star skiller, which I think is a striker as well. So if you could pair him up with him, that would be really nice, because I think his stats overall look pretty decent as well. Also keep in mind that we only get to use the 5-star skillers that we have unlocked so far, or the ones that we actually got from a pack, which are Ribéry and Charisma, because some of you guys actually used a lot of 5-star skillers that we haven't unlocked yet in the team that you want me to build around Mackay Steven. So keep that in mind. Don't have to be a lot of 5-star skillers, like 2 or 3 is for me fine. But anyway guys, as you can see right now, we currently got Masuku sitting around there. Looks pretty decent, might not be the best 5-star skiller, but we obviously gonna give him a go and hopefully score some cool goals with him as well. But anyway guys, that's going to be the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then make sure to leave a like, would be very much appreciated. And if you can hit 2,000 likes, that would be absolutely awesome. So I'd like to thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys later. Bye bye.